They like.
What's up, y'all? This is Relly back with another video. Yes, son. Today we got PipSports here, man. Is there anything you want to anything you want to introduce, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. My name Pip, man. We got the channel PipSports. We do the football content. If you rock with me after this video, man, go on over there and shoot me a subscribe button. You feel me? I'm talking about shoot me a subscribe button, but subscribe to the channel. If you're a Browns fan, I got an Odell series going on that's pretty popular. Go ahead and check it out, man. But that's all I got for y'all for now.
Now, all that too. You know, we talk a lot about the Cavs together, man. And recently. Oh, also too, I forgot before this disclaimer, everybody. This is right before the game for Cleveland playing the Brooklyn Nets. So do not kill me when we don't reference anything about that game. But
Right.
with that being said, though, with the recent injury of Evan Mobley, right? Him being projected to be out 2 to 4 weeks. You think that's a big deal? You think that's going to be a problem? Like, what you think? What you thinking?
That's definitely gonna be a problem. Evan Mobley, he can hoop. He definitely got good defense. He definitely be getting some boards. He's showing that he really got some promise with the team. I think once upon a time he was like the number one on the rookie ladder. So Evan Mobley, he been a good addition. But Jared Allen already in the paint, like he's just making our defense way better. Like he's really like that on D. So we definitely gonna miss his defense. And he could score. He can score here and there. Like he ain't no bum. He could score for sure. But he not an elite scorer yet though.
So what?
We gonna miss,
What'd you say?
we gonna miss his presence though from 2 to 4 weeks.
I agree with you on that one too, because a lot of people been kind of questioning, a lot of people, including me, I didn't think Evan Mobley and Jared Allen would work so fast. I feel like Evan Mobley, because he could shoot, he would be able to blend in with Jared. I didn't think it was going to be this fast. And I think now so far, him and Jared works perfectly together. And
yeah,
with that defense, and I think Jared Allen and Evan Mobley is out. Well, even though Jared is out for his sickness, I think that's just going. Cleveland's it's gonna be rough, right? Because this next 5 games we play Brooklyn Wednesday, then we play Golden State Thursday, so the day after. Then we play Brooklyn that Monday, then Phoenix, and then we get the Orlando Magic, which I think we can beat them for sure. But I think we can beat them for sure. But do you looking at the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule, right? Do you think that we have a chance to sincerely make the playoff, or if not, do you think we can make the play-in?
Playoffs. The season just started. I ain't gonna say we're getting off to a good start. The thing I don't like about the Cavs right now, and this is why I haven't watched some of the games. You turn the TV on, they come out hot or they make it competitive. Get all the way to the fourth quarter and just fold. It make you feel like you watched the game for no reason in a different aspect. So. I just feel like if they really want to be a serious playoff team, they need to start learning how to close games out. Because if they were to start closing games out, I say we'll have at least probably 2 or 3 more wins for sure. But I think they playing pretty good. I can't really tell the difference of how they play without Collin Sexton. That'd probably be something better for you to answer. But I think Darius Garland. If Darius Garland can take this opportunity with Collin Sexton off the court and just take that next step, and our defense keeps playing good, I think they can be a playoff team in the East. I don't know if right now they place at number 5, so I could definitely see them being anywhere between, realistically, at least 6 to 8 seed, realistically. If they just keep hooping,
Yeah. And hey, Cavalier fans. I know y'all looking for some new cool gear to rock out with, and I got 3 y'all should look at. Now for starters, we got the Wingcraft Cleveland Cavaliers American Stripe flag. It's 3x5 with durable metal grommets and features a quadruple stitch fly-ins. Then of course, for all the die-hard Cavs fans,
we got a 2016 championship banner that's also 3x5 to remind everyone that we are the loyalists and the best diehard fans in the league. So if you want to represent, go ahead and also check out this championship banner. Now the weather is changing, and any Clevelander and Ohioan knows how disrespectful our weather gets. And that's why y'all should be looking into a new Cleveland Cavalier cap. Did not only keep you warm, but to remind the world who you rep. So, if you want any more information regarding any of these three products, go down in the description box below and click on the link and let them know that Relly sent you.
On the subject to Cleveland not necessarily being that good at close, I think so far this season they've gotten better. Now, it was a game when we played Washington where obviously we definitely showed our immaturity or inexperience because it was a defensive play where they had Evan Mobley, like he like came from all the way from the corner all the way to the block and gave up a three to Kuzma, who that game he was killing us, right? But then literally like a night after, it might have been 2 nights after, when we played Boston the first time, Darius Garland did exactly where he did close. Like he realized that Washington game, he took a three that he settled for. Like, I mean, if we keep it a stat, he settled for, and we lost the game. But then this game, he realized he could take it easy too. Got fouled, and we beat Boston, right? Now, I do agree with you that over the course of the season, we will have to be, we're gonna have to learn that. And now that Collin Sexton's not there, somebody is gonna have to step up, because I think that's what we wanted Collin Sexton to be, was a closer. Now, so Garland will have to somebody gonna have to step up. Garland's probably the most likely to step up. Or if somebody come out the cut and just shows us that they got that type of potential. But yeah,
there's really no excuse for him not to step up though. There's no excuse. He got picked top 5, bro. Like, ain't no excuse. He got to step up. He supposed to be a starter.
Who? What? Darius Garland? Or
he supposed to have all the star potential. He got to step up.
He
year 3.
Yeah, it's year 3, but it's like at the same time, it's like year 3, like, because it's like Darius Garland so far has drastically improved, like from first season to second season to third season, and he's become a better shooter, he's become a better passer, he's been a better facilitator. His health, well, it's not really in question, but that could be better. And honestly, I feel like he has taken those steps. Now, because when you say he's supposed to be a star, I mean, what is your expectation of Darius Garland then? Because it's like he's 3 years in though, so it's like I know we do very easily put that star tag on somebody by default of it being the Cavs, but like what is the true? What's your true intentions, or what's your true expectations of Garland?
I mean, this is just the real spill. I'm not saying he gonna be like the next Curry or Kyrie or nothing like that. I just feel like if you pick top 5, you should be at least an all-star. You know, like he should be. I think
in 3 years though.
Not necessarily 3 years, but this is his prime opportunity to take a leap. You know, like injuries is hitting us up. Especially the Collin Sexton, when Collin Sexton about to miss some time, you know? So he about to really be running the offense for sure. Like, it ain't about to be no going back and forth between him and Sexton having the ball too much and not passing. Like, this is his team to lead. Like, this is a prime opportunity for people to see where he at, truly, you know?
All right, so let me be kind of like a devil advocate then in this situation. Garland then proceeds to show some real production. He's shown as a leader. Cleveland's still kind of in between when it comes to winning and losing. And he kind of shows that he is the star he's the star guard of the Cavs, right? Collin comes back, right? What would be the expectation for Collin Sexton then?
I mean, to be honest,
to be that first option player.
I don't want Collin. I ain't gonna fake it to you. I don't want Collin Sexton to be the star.
Okay. Why? I don't either, but why?
Cause man, he be having that tunnel vision. He don't be passing the rock for real when he need to, and like he just reminds me of Jordan Clarkson, bro. Like he Like, he putting the numbers up. Like, he was averaging 24 last year. This year, I guess he's struggling like everybody else because the ball changed and shit like that in the fouls. But you know, I just don't really see him being a star here. Like, I really see Collin Sexton as really a high tier 6th man. Like, he reminds me of a not necessarily Reggie Jackson, but it's kind of like the what's the other dude, Dennis Schroeder.
And that's crazy. You talk about Collin Sexton because that was going to bring me to my next question. I really was going to ask you, do you think the Cavs should even sign Collin Sexton long term under the premise of Collin Sexton possibly being a star for Cleveland or being the star for Cleveland?
I wouldn't really. Tomas as the star.
I mean, technically, if you were to get that extension, he would be getting paid like a star. I mean, a lot of people, including myself, would project he would get that 150 to 205 range. I mean, because we just seen Michael Porter Jr. get 205. Shea got 190. And typically, everybody else that stars with 170. I mean, like, you feel me? So, you feel me? So it's like, and like you compared him to like Jordan Clarkson and Dennis Schroeder, like, so it's like you feel like I mean, Michael Porter Jr. got 205. And I think we both would agree as of right now, as much as I like Michael Porter Jr., Collin Sexton has been more consistent than Michael Porter Jr., especially as the first option. So I'm pretty sure Collin Sexton is looking at it like, if he got 205, 207, why did I get 205, 207 or close?
Yeah, see, Michael Porter Jr. fucked up the market. Really for Nuggets, because they really just woke up and paid that. He didn't deserve that. Now he's sitting out indefinitely with the back injury. Like, so I'm talking about, bro. He not getting no. If he get 205 M's, bro, some serious shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, it needs to be some serious questions with that front office, bro. Like, 205 mil.
That is a lot of money. But are you signing them long term? Because that might be that might be the tag to sign them long term. Yes, Collin Sexton right now is about to go in the market where I think it's 2 or 3 teams that can technically pay him that money, and Cleveland would be one of them. But do Cleveland get in a position where we pay Collin Sexton that money, or do we let him walk, or do we try to bargain him down, but understand that Collin Sexton is not going to want to bargain down that drastically? Because it's like, how can you bargain him to be a 6th man when so far in his career he's never been asked to be a 6th man, and he's about 22 years old. So it's like you telling Collin Sexton to settle, or I shouldn't even say settle, but to really I can't even think of the word, but like I'm just gonna use settle for now. But to settle when he's 22 years old on Cleveland.
Man, if he want 205 mil, he got to go. If he wants 175 mil, he got to go.
You said 175. You want? So what would be your price?
I'm not paying him no more than like 120, bro. And I low-key don't even want to pay him that.
You said how much you would pay him?
I mean, the market going up every year, so like, I really see Collin Sexton as a 6th man, especially since we got Garland now, bro. I just don't really see him being a long-term answer at shooting guard for us, bro. He's too small. He don't play no D. As far as play style, it fits better, but he really want that rock in his hand, you know? I think Collin Sexton can be replaced. And if you put the numbers aside, if that makes sense, I think he could be replaced, bro. Because think about it. The draft come around next year. We good at center. We good at power forward for now. We good. Pretty much good at point guard. The only spot that really would be open is definitely small forward, because come on, Lauri Markkanen ain't about to keep doing that, bro. And and shooting guard, like,
right,
you know, like, and there's always gonna be guards in the draft. Always gonna be 2 guards in the draft. Forwards, you know, you come around some of them elite forwards every now and then, you know, but I could just see Cleveland drafting a shooting guard that can really just replace his production and be more effective at the same time.
So then I would ask you this too then, right? Because I've been asking a couple people and I've seen it all over Twitter. If, okay, hypothetically, you don't want to pay Collin Sexton that big dollars. I don't either. I think a lot of people would agree. You know, I think it's in between, right? Would you be in a situation where you would trade Collin Sexton and Isaac Okoro in a first-round pick to get Brandon Ingram?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It is a guarantee.
Same day shipping.
So as soon as you see that offer, you're out of here.
Hell yeah. Shit, he already paid. Yep. That'd be perfect. B.I. already an all-star. Evan Mobley, a future all-star. Jared Allen played D. Then you can just slot. Oh, we ain't gonna have a curl. Fuck it. We can find somebody to play that 2 guard. Get us a little Seth Curry type of dude to hit the threes. We good. We on.
Even though I know he don't stay healthy, I might mess around and pick Dylan Windler at the 2 and to see. Well, then again, we would have Rubio still, so I guess we would have had that. But I would kind of condition Dylan Windler to play shooting guard. I think that's also true. Yeah. The only problem with Dylan is just he keep getting hurt, which is a problem. But I really think he'll be a Joe Harris tier player. Yeah. And you know, it is kind of, well, I'm not shocked though. I kind of felt like you would agree with that because I would, yeah. I get Collin to New Orleans if that deal was real deal.
They gonna be trash. I'm taking that deal.
You think so? You think New Orleans would be trash trading Brandon Ingram for Collin and Isaac Okoro in a first rounder?
Yeah, because Zion, man, Zion, they don't like Zion down there, bro. At least the fans. And Zion can't stay on the court. And they talking about he pushing 320, 350.
I seen that too. That's a big point. But I mean, but it's like David Griffin's in a situation where he still has to build, like how they got him pressured. Like he got to build an all-star level tier team or get him some real cohesive players to get in the playoff already, right? And this is Zion's 3rd year in the league, right? So that's crazy to me that like Zion Williamson 3 years in the league got playoff aspirations. That is crazy. Like that's crazy to me. But I mean, and then somebody even though I don't know if that would work money wise, but even somebody said, well, when I was talking with CHB, right? He even proposed, what about we even do, let's say, Collin, Isaac Okoro, first round, K-Love, maybe throw in a second rounder to get Brandon Ingram. Would you do? I mean, that would be bad. Like would that really
gotta go?
I mean,
he gotta go. He don't belong here. He don't belong here. I'm doing that too. He don't belong here. Then we can just go ahead and throw Lauri Markkanen off the bench. I don't see Lauri Markkanen really just stand that small forward. Like, did he get to play against LeBron?
Lauri? I'm not sure. I could not quote
definitely
that.
In the game, man. I would love to see. I would love to know how that turned off for him.
I'm not gonna lie. If we do put Lauri at the small forward long term, I would like to see him against some elite small forwards because I do think he's still too slow to play like Giannis, KD, Bron, Jimmy. You know, those type of small forwards, Paul George or Kawhi. Poison, even Chris Middleton.
And it kind of, I feel like it limits him as a player at small forward because then you're just looking for him to shoot. Like, he's not really putting the ball on the floor, taking dudes to the rack for real. Like, Like he ain't doing all that. Like, you know.
I mean,
like,
he can be like a Dirk if he was at the small forward position, where he posting people up and just like you don't gotta be a dribbler. Like I mean,
he'll come take the rock from him. What's he doing? Come here, give me that.
Like man, Lord, man. I think Cleveland is in a weird. I do agree. I think Cleveland is in a weird position, but I think all of that might be answered by the trade deadline. Honestly, I think all those decisions might be really made, which is also why I want to ask you. Let's say, Pip, at this point of the season, you got hired as general manager, right? You're the general manager of the Cavs. This is your team. You got all the players, you know what you know as of right now, right? What is one move that you would pursue for the Cleveland Cavaliers? And it can be trade, it can be free agency, drafts. What's one move you think is necessary for you as a general manager for the Cavs to do this season?
Like as of today?
As of today, and you know everything you know as of right now. You the general manager, what do you do? Like what's one move you like? And you might not even get the, you know, whatever you got to get done today, but like it's your priority that today y'all know this is the priority for the Cavs. It's a player we need, it's a move we need, it's something that gotta happen for the Cavs.
Hey Cavalier fans, I know y'all looking for some new cool gear to rock out with, and I got 3 y'all should look at. Now for starters, we got the Windcraft Cleveland Cavaliers American Stripe Flag. It's 3x5 with durable metal grommets and features a quadruple stitch fly-ins. Then of course, for all the die-hard Cavs fans, we got a 2016 championship banner that's also 3x5 to remind everyone that we are the loyalists and the best die-hard fans in the league. So if you want to represent, go ahead and also check out this championship banner. Now the weather is changing, and any Clevelander and Ohioan knows how disrespectful our weather gets, and that's why y'all should be looking into a new Cleveland Cavalier cap. Did not only keep you warm, but to remind the world who you rep. So if you want any more information regarding any of these 3 products, go down in the description box below and click on the link and let them know that Relly sent you.
What I would do, I'd definitely get I ain't gonna fake. The thing I really want to see Isaac Okoro start alongside like permanently alongside Garland. That's something I would want to see. So I would take Collin Sexton, package him with K Love and see what I can get. That's what I would do as of today.
You said you package Collin and who?
K Love. K Love cool to have off the bench though. I ain't go fake like with the team we got now. He a cool option off the bench, but he making too much money.
So what you plan on doing with Rubio? You plan on trying to extend him? You plan on bench roll, trade him?
Ruby, see, that's a good thing too, because a contender could use Rubio. We talked about this in the last video. A contender could use Rubio. So I wouldn't really have an issue trading him for the right price. I think trading him with Collin Sexton would be no. Trading him was that probably not. It depends on how the other team want to use Sexton. But trading Rubio, that wouldn't be bad either. But I like what Rubio brings to the team. Like he's somebody you can throw out there that's gonna look to, you know, facilitate and make plays. Like he a smart player. He always been that, and he can play a little bit of D. You know.
Yeah, I feel it.
So I would like to keep Rubio long term if he want to be here. I'm not gonna fake. He not about to get no payday or nothing like that. Like I don't if that's what he thinking, but that's what he thinking. But I like Rubio with the Cavs though. I like him here. I never really thought it was a bad move. It was kind of weird, but I knew he can help. He can help develop Garland. You feel me? He can try to help Sexton. I think Sexton already is who he is though. He could try to help, but
yeah.
I don't know if that kind of answered your question because I just don't like. I would either do that or I would just go find a real small forward because I just don't really. I would bang. No, this is what I would do. I bang off Sexton and Lauri Markkanen to somebody and give me a real small forward because Lauri Markkanen got value. He young. If he durable, they'll still take him. And Sexton,
I feel it.
I think that'd be smart. I think that'd be pretty smart, and it helps save a little bit of money.
It definitely would be intriguing for sure because I think all of us agree we can low-key package anything and try to get a small forward. We're in desperate need of a small forward. So
I like Jeremy Grant. I like that. I remember you talking about Jeremy Grant. I'll go get Jeremy Grant. Maybe not for Collin Sexton, but I'll sling Lauri Markkanen low-key for Jeremy Grant. He a better defender. He can move better, and he can score.
I can see Detroit doing that. I don't even like if you talk about Collin. I don't even think it would make sense for Detroit to even consider trading for Collin under them having Cade and the other boy that's about to be out the league real soon.
Hayes ass.
Yeah, they about to get him up out of there.
I ain't reserving no spot for him.
They about to get him out of there real quick, man. But Pip, I would like to thank you for joining the podcast, man, today, man. I will have your channel somewhere on this video. It's probably gonna be all over the video. But like I said, I would thank you for joining here. And anything else you want to say? Last remarks?
No, I think that's about it, man. I think that's about it. Yep, that's about it.
All right, man. Make sure y'all follow PipSports. I will have his link down in the description below. Check him out, man.
For sure. See you all, man.
That's Atlantis with that money.